Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? Mama, you ain't in there.
Oh, I am now.
It's coffee time. It's cook time. We're going to have a little chicken casserole. Mama made cooked chicken today. And what'd you do? Tell them how you cooked the chicken.
I just put a little salt and butter in it and covered it over with water and cooked it on low.
Salt, butter, water, and low. And you let it cook.
I let it get boiling good and then turned it on low.
And how long did you cook it? About an hour?
2 hours, I guess, because it's on low.
2 hours. You did good. Anyhow, we got some cooked chicken here. I've done got it shredded up. Trying to make a little speed it up just a little bit. I know I'm sitting here cutting up an onion, but I do have my celery chopped up. Come right down here to this cutting board. I've got my celery chopped up. I've got my chicken shredded up. It's not going to take long to pull this together, and it only needs to cook a few minutes. My onion just disintegrates. You see that?
Fill all the pieces.
I must have hit the wrong button. Didn't I?
You did so.
Now this calls for a medium yellow onion. This is a half of one. Because as you all know, we taper back on the onion a little bit, especially late like this. But this is going to be cooked. So that'll work out fine. Now, I destroyed this onion. Y'all gonna be jealous of them skills tonight. He can't even cut an onion. Oh my. Y'all gonna talk. Just be gentle. Don't type it. Just think it. Well, I got it done anyway.
You got a big hunk over there.
Well, yeah. I didn't know if I was even going to use him. He's so foreign looking. He looks like he don't belong in that onion.
That's the heart of it.
The heart of it.
Mm-hmm.
Does onions have hearts?
Well, that did.
The heart of the onion.
The inside.
Leave it to Mama to look for the heart of anything. So that's done. So now let's get to mixing. So let's go right here in this, and this is calling for 1 cup of mayo. Now I don't always use Dukes in casseroles and stuff, and I'm going to change the flavor of it anyway. But I like Dukes, and we had it, and I thought, I'm going to use it because it may change the flavor of it. And I don't want to take no chance on it because I used Dukes the last time. So in goes 1 cup of mayo. Now to my mayo, I'm going to add a little dash of Lawry's seasoning, just because that's what we've always used. And then I'm going to put some of y'all's lemon or lime pepper, because we got chicken. And about any time I use chicken, I like to use lime pepper. And of course my favorite that I put in absolutely everything, Southern Secret. How much? Just a dash of each. This is some Frank's Red Hot Sauce. And we're just going to put that much right there. We're not making it hot, we're making it flavorful. This is my lemon juice. Yes, it's delicious, and yes, it tastes just like fresh squeezed lemons. You do what you do, but this is Minute Maid lemon juice. It comes in a white box, and it's in the freezer section of your Walmart location.
Or frozen orange juice and stuff.
Yes, and it says, what's it say? I'm trying to do this from memory, but my memory, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So it gets a little bad. So it's cooked chicken breast cut into pieces. Broccoli cooked. Right here it is. And cream of chicken soup. Right here it is. It's got one of them fancy pull-off lids, but I'm going to put it down inside of it anyway. And sometimes cream of chicken soup will come out one big amount. Not this though, it ain't gonna come out, period. It did come out pretty good though. Oh, I know. Quit clanging that bowl. Didn't mean to, really. Honest, I didn't. But I'm going to go in here and get the rest of this goodie out of here. And I didn't clang that time too much. So there it is. Let's squeeze this can down to keep any little critters out of it. And our onion and our celery. Now the amounts are this. 1 small yellow onion I used to have, and a 1/2 cup of celery. That may be more celery, but that's okay. And yes, I did use the leaves and all. Anytime I'm cooking it, I'm going to use the leaves. Alright. So, I'm going to put the chicken in here. And then I'm going to review our menu. This ain't a menu, John. That's a recipe. Thank you very much. I got that. Y'all watch and see if I put everything in here. So it's got your chicken. It just says chicken breast cut into pieces. No amount. You do 1 breast if it's large, 2 if they're small. Broccoli cooked and fixed to cooked and cut into pieces. I didn't cut it. I like it chunky. 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 cup of mayonnaise, tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 small yellow onion I used to have, 1/2 cup of chopped celery, salt and pepper to taste. Yep, you caught me. Didn't do that one. That's a little salt. And here's a little pepper. I put the other seasons in there already. 1 teaspoon of Frank's hot sauce. Mix all this together. Put it in your dish and bake it for 15 minutes on 400. Then add Townhouse crackers and butter. And we'll do that at the end. I bought Townhouse crackers just for this today. And also we top it with cheddar cheese. So all that comes in a minute. We'll do that in just a second. Let's stir this up so y'all join me here. So you just want to stir, fold all that in together. Just like that. Mama, I don't know about spraying that dish. It's got this mayonnaise in it. You reckon it even needs sprayed? I have not 1 word on there that says spray your pan.
Yeah, we'll spray it just in case. I'll take it up here at the sink and spray it.
So this is your chicken casserole mixture. You can put cheese in here if you want to. I don't. Tonight, I may another time, but not tonight. But I'm going to put butter, Townhouse crackers on the top. And it says a stick of butter. I'm going to try 1/2 stick. Okay. Now, there's all that delicious mixture. Let's see what y'all are saying. Hey, John and Mama. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Good evening, John and Mama from Owensburg, Kentucky. Hey, Sherry. So this is just a 9x9 deeper. It's kind of a deeper. It's, I don't know what the brand of it is. It's just a dish. So let's pour all this in here. Pour all this in here. This bowl is a whole lot easier to handle than Mama's old antique mixing bowl, which will absolutely pull your arm off. This all goes in. Now you put more hot sauce if you want to. It depends on what you like. You can add anything in you want. This is just a basic. Mama likes this one. I like this one. It eats well. And it eats good tomorrow and maybe even the next day if you want to use it that long. But we're not making, this was a big recipe, but we always make it in this size here. So ours, I guess, is a little thicker than a 9x13. Because this is just a 9x9. So we're going to let this bake. And it's at 400, but we're putting it on 450. And we're going to speed up the process a little bit. Because
How many minutes it say? 15?
it said 15 minutes at 400. That's quick. But that's what it says.
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes at 400. We're going to do it 15 minutes at 450. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a half stick of butter. And I'm going to melt it in the microwave in a Pyrex measuring cup, because that's just what we do. And get a, you want to just do like a tube, that small Ritz, Mama, instead of Townhouse. Ritz comes out with them smaller little packets, and I find they work pretty good for this. So let's put that butter right in there. And we'll save that and let it soften. We normally have softened butter, but tonight I'm just going to do this right here in the microwave. I think 1 tube should be plenty. You can bring 2. We might indulge in 2. I'm getting the butter melted, folks. Be right with you. I'll go and get a spoon. I don't know, Mom. That tube don't look as big as I remembered. Alright, butter. The butter is better once it's completely melted. And this is. And I'm gonna maybe use 2 tubes of these, because look, they're little. No, these seem littler than they were before. That's just in your mind.
I just buy these because they don't get stale.
We could try 1, but we'll see what we got here. And I just crush them up in there. Mama, is that convection on over there? I don't hear no roaring. It kind of worries me.
Yeah.
7 of y'all was asking, I don't know why, maybe for Black Friday, but you are asking about the Easy Bake. It's on our Amazon link, which is always posted down below. And I went on there today and checked. It is on there. We got lots of things on our Amazon, on our favorite things, on our Amazon storefront. So check them out. If you're thinking about Christmas presents, we recommend this Easy Bake. This is a KitchenAid toaster oven, dehydrator, air fryer.
It bakes, rolls.
Bakes, broils, it does it all. We have not found anything that holds us back except for the size of the pan sometimes.
Toasters and dehydrates, air fryer, baked rolls.
I don't think we could
keep warm.
Keep warm, reheat.
Fix bagels and stuff.
All right, Mama.
I love it, sis.
We haven't found anything we can't fix in it that we can't fix in the big oven, except for size. Sometimes you could, if you had a small turkey or something, you could, or if you're just doing a turkey breast. But sometimes there's not quite enough room for the pan we use or the quantity we need. But cornbread, biscuits, you name it, pies, you can fix them, can't you, Mom?
Yeah, anything small enough to fit in there.
And we got iron skillets that fits in there. We've got number 13 that fits in there.
I don't.
Number 9s. That's one reason we use the smaller casserole gets. Now this recipe, original, which this recipe's mine, I made up some of it because I took 2 or 3. But most recipes that say to add cracker crumbs on top, they'll say melt a stick of butter, crumble your crackers, and then drizzle the butter over top. I find this is much the better way to get a good, and look how they're so glossy. You can tell they got the butter. This is evenly distributed across the top. Do you want to do cheese on it tonight, Mama? You want to? Whatever you want to do, Mama. Little cheddar won't hurt us, I guess. That is what it says anyway. But let's put our seasonings back over here. In our newly organized seasoning drawer that Mama just organized. In there they go. Perfection, Mama. You hear that drawer rattling? I've hit something in there. Mama's got us out a little bit of sharp cheddar, freshly grated in this bag, and we'll put that on the top when it comes out, and we'll have it ready to rock and roll.
A few crumbs here.
Oh, Mama, well, thank you. Let's see what everybody's up to. I want to say hello to Miss Geraldine from the Follett. I met her today at the grocery while I was over there, and she come up and she said, "Hey, John." Now, I don't mind at all. If y'all see us out somewhere, you come right up, introduce yourself. But there will be a stunned moment on my face and Mama's face, because here's the thing. You all come up to us and you'll say, "Hey, John, how are you?" Which is fine, but I'm thinking in my mind, do I know you or do you just know me? And so we've done this a lot now. And we always, "Mama, sit down there. We can't see you. You're just right outside the edge."
Right outside the box.
And we're, "Do I know you?" You know, before we started coffee time with John and Mama, if somebody come up and said that, it meant they knew you and you should know them. So I don't want to be rude and I don't know who you are. So, but she did it perfect. She said, "Hey, John, I watch you and Mama all the time." I knew immediately. So that was wonderful. It was great to meet her. I love meeting people out. Sometimes y'all act like you're bashful. Don't be bashful. Come right on up. Indians will just look at us. Now that's a little weird, because you don't know, is that person looking at me to rob me, or are they friends? So sometimes you get the, and then they'll whisper, and then you're like, I wonder what's going on. Which now we're kind of used to it a little bit more. So just come right up and say, "Hey, John and Mama, we know that's you." If we're at the lettuce or at the meat counter, wherever we are, or out and about, it's always fun to meet y'all.
Put a face with some of the names that's on there.
Exactly. I had a waitress one time at a restaurant, and Mama and I were there. And Mama went to the bathroom, and she come by and she said, "John, do you want anything else to drink?" And I thought, did I go to school with her? Do I know? I said, "No, thank you." And I thought, do I know her? And I couldn't figure it out. And I thought she looked familiar. So Mama came out of the bathroom and sat down, and I said, "Do we know that lady that's waiting on us?" Because she called me John, and I can't put a name on her. And so in a few minutes, she come up and she said, "Hey, Mama." Said, and then she called her Mama. When she did, we knew. And Mama said, "She knows us from coffee time." So that helped us out a little bit, didn't it, Mama?
She was wanting a recipe.
Yeah, she asked her about a recipe of something Mama cooked. She said, "Hey, Mama, I'd like to get that recipe you made the other night." We knew then where we was. So, yeah, we love to meet y'all. We love to chat. We love to put a name. So now when I see Miss Geraldine call me in or something, I'll say, "I know you." So it's a big family. That's all we are. And we love that so much. It's my favorite part.
It's like going to a family reunion you haven't been to in a while, and people changes and new people come in. And you say, "Oh, are you part of the family?"
Before coffee time, and it would happen to me, and I still didn't know who there was, I'd say, "Hey, how you doing? How's everybody doing?" And then they mentioned another name, and I might put it together. Or it gave me a little bit of time to wonder, who is this? And then it would kind of click. But now, I don't know if I'm waiting for a click or if I never did really know you until this very moment. So it is a little strange sometimes when you're trying to be polite, but just you ain't sure about it. But we do love it. Don't care a bit. Sometimes people say, "I hate to bother you." No, you ain't no bother. We love y'all. And if we're out and about, feel free just to come right up and say, "Hey." All right. That's been in there. It's got 6 more minutes, it says. Mama, what have you done today?
Well, I've just piddled here and
That's dangerous. Those are the words that I always, like a German shepherd. The ears go straight up when they hear.
I have just piddled on trees and in the house and decorating.
There's a confession in here somewhere.
No.
Now, if she said to me, "I ain't done nothing, I didn't even earn the salt that goes in my bread," I could figure she probably ain't done nothing. But when she real vague and uses words like, I ain't done much, I've just piddled around a little bit. I'll find later where she's been on the ladder.
Oh, I was on the ladder decorating a tree.
Do I know her or do I know her? I would have walked around. I said, Mama, how'd you get them snowflakes on there? I came in actually this morning. I think she did last night. Put them back. This morning, I come through there and one of the trees had not new bulb, but different than last night when I went to bed, red ornaments on the top, way up high. And I said, did somebody come by and put those on for you last night?
They were so sweet to do that.
And that's what she said. So I'm sure there's a tree. Where'd you put the tree?
It's out on the porch.
So it's out on the back.
I had it lit. I must not have had it turned on.
The sun porch, which is covered. It's a room. We call it sun porch, but it's more of an enclosed room. And so what'd you decorate it with?
Crochet. Snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
Little wreaths. Stuff.
So you did put snowflakes. And I'll find some ornaments that's really high, higher than she can reach. And I would have said, there's what she was just piddling around doing. So see, you got to watch her verbiage. This is the same woman, remember, that don't think it counts to be on a ladder if you don't get past the first round.
I got on it today. I stepped up to the second step. I couldn't reach the top of the tree. I'm too short.
On a totally unrelated note, if any of y'all know anybody who sits with the elderly during the day while their children work, you can leave me a message.
Oh, Johnny, I don't need nobody to sit with me.
I need somebody sitting with you.
Make sure they work good.
No ladder climbing, Mama. No ladder climbing.
Those men were here.
So they could have taken you to the hospital?
Yeah. They would have, without any doubt.
It's hard when they get to the terrible fives.
Every age I'm at, you say it's terrible.
You ain't quit climbing ladders.
The heart doctor.
What age you quit climbing ladders?
I ain't get there yet. I don't know.
How do you know? How does one know when it's time to give up
when
the
you
ladder?
can't get up there.
Not when you fall off from it.
Well, that might be a sign too.
I'm laughing to keep from crying. Oh, we've got about 3 more minutes on this. We'll see what it looks like. What do y'all think about that? We try not to keep y'all too long. We could do these videos pre-recorded, and I might even be able to edit something someday. But we enjoy the interaction with you all. I love Mama. I do too. Hello, John and Mama. Hello, Miss Phyllis. Mama. She's laughing at you, Mama. Sure laughing at you.
That's all right.
Mama, I'm thinking we will climb for a little longer. Pat, are you on a ladder too? Pat, does your children know you're on a ladder? And Pat, if you're on the bottom run, you're still on the ladder.
No, don't let them kid you.
I'll get that hot out.
I'll get it out. It's just a little.
The ladder climber speaketh again. Is it bubbling and brown?
It ain't brown. It's bubbling.
Around the edges.
It's getting a little brown in specks.
Okay. You want it to be bubbling and brown, meaning doesn't have to be solid brown on top, but around the edges it'll start turning brown just a tinge, and you'll have bubbles all the way around it, and you know it's good and hot. And good. Now remember, we're going to put it back in there. So 15 minutes, and then you want to probably another 5, so a total of 20.
Oh, I thought we'd have some. It's talking about Christmas trees. We'll just have something.
How about Christmas plates? Mama's
Bright
got all
and
kinds
cherry.
of Christmas plates. These are bright and cherry. Look at them. Little snow scene. Ain't no details on the back.
Dollar Store special.
Dollar General.
Dollar General special.
If you want any of these, go to your local Dollar General. They are pretty. And I like these because you could use these all winter. because it's just houses and trees and snowflakes
and
a little red barn.
They was a whopping $8 a piece.
That's outrageous. But they're probably as big as a normal salad plate.
Oh, they're bigger than a salad plate. They just ain't as big as a dinner plate.
They'll have what we'll eat. But these could be used from now to February. They ain't said nothing about Christmas on them. But yet they are very Christmassy. There's one little wreath on that barn. Mama, you could use these and make some green stuff salad. Put green on
there
red.
You go.
Let's look at this. This is what you're looking for. I'll do a flyover. See how it's starting to brown there? Look at that bubbling all the way around. Can y'all see that bubbling action? That means it's done. It's done. So let's just punch right down here. And let's go ahead and put our cheese, our sharp cheddar, fresh grated cheese right out of this bag. You can use fresh grated if you want to. It smells delicious. Now, I like to take my crackers and butter and just dump it right in the middle. Like that there. And then I just push it in all directions. And I find I cover it more evenly. And I don't have a little over here and a little over there. It's just about perfectly even all over. And that's it. Now, there you go. It's done. If you think I'm tired of filming with them, that's what it's going to look like when it comes out. Except it's going to be a tinge browner. Tinge browner. I like plates, and that looks yummy. Thank you, Becky. We have got tons of plates. Now, here's the thing with Mom. You may say, she's got more sets of plates than any person I've ever seen in my life. How many of these you have, Mama?
I bought them too.
Two.
They was too expensive.
We buy odds and end plates. And as long as everybody has a different plate, you can use them in a setting of 8. We do have some that's full sets. She's got some Christmas. It's all sets.
I've got a whole set of Christmas plates. But these was just, to me, furniture, and I thought they'd
Right.
be
For us to eat out of.
lunch and eat.
So if we find odds and end plate, I love to find them at thrift stores. I love them. I love the Blue Willow.
I found a box of Blue Willow bowls and different things in there in a laundry room.
Yep. I buy them when I go to a thrift store or a yard sale or anything. But I buy different designs, but my granny's design is the current eyes, I believe. I like it, and if I find those, I definitely get those. But as a kid, I remember eating off those, and it just takes me back to Granny's table, and I love that. Granny had a gray enamel table, and it had a design on it, and I don't know what happened to it.
I think she sold it when she moved.
She probably did, but I'd love to have that old table again, because I can still remember sitting there as a kid looking at that table and those plates and wanting to hurry and get through eating so I could get on and do something else. But yeah, I remember all that goodies. Folks, it's already Thursday. We're getting ready to say goodbye, November. Hello, December in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to be waking up in December. Unless you wake up at 11:30 and you call that morning. You're going to be waking up in December. Where did the time go?
It's unreal how fast it's flying.
4th of July was just a minute ago. And Halloween, you remember Halloween? I don't even remember the month of October. You can't. We didn't do anything this year. We didn't go on our leaf excursion like we normally do. Mama didn't even do a pumpkin patch. We didn't even do anything with our church. We usually do a pumpkin patch at the church. We didn't do any of that stuff this year.
Corn mazes, no pumpkin.
Corn mazes.
We went to the pumpkin farm thing last year to help me. I started saying, we did do that, but we didn't.
Come on. Well, I remember doing nothing. I don't remember anything special in October except October. And that's my favorite month. Now, I did enjoy a lot of leaves when I traveled for work. So I did get to enjoy them.
We seen them when we went to the doctor.
Mama went on a trip.
And I went on a special.
She went on a train, boat, leaf excursion. Bus, train, and boat. She's seen leaves from...
All I didn't do was fly.
She's seen leaves from all states. And where did you go?
Just
Tennessee. It was Chattanooga she went to. I can't remember where she goes.
I wanted to go to Maine, but I didn't get to.
Maybe next year we can head out to Maine, Mama. Ain't no sense going now. Lisa's gone.
I know it.
But all that to say, we need to slow down a little bit. We need to take a few breaths. We need to dedicate more time to R&R, rest and relaxation, and entertainment. I got myself in just work and running here and there, and a week passes by so quickly. I mean, it was just the weekend, and now here it is, Friday. They say time flies when you're having a good time. It also flies when you're busy and you got a lot on you. But Christmas will be here in 23 days. Is that right?
Oh, 24.
Tomorrow's the 1st, so it'll be 24 days. 24 days. I don't know when I was taking one off. I think I was taking one off for Christmas Eve.
I'd be Christmas Eve in 23 days.
That's what I was calculating. You got to have your act together in 23 days. That's what I was thinking. It's here. Christmas Eve is a part of it. But anyway, we're going to get this out one more time. Let y'all see it. We're going to bless it, taste it, and we're going to let y'all go. These videos do lag a little bit because you have to wait for something to cook. Like I said, we could do pre-recorded videos, but we miss so much of it, we don't get to see any comments.
Oh, that's the good thing, to see, meet the people, I call it.
Right. And when y'all aren't here with us, we really miss y'all. So if some of y'all would like to see us pre-record and not take so long, let us know. We get different comments, different times. We want to make y'all happy, but that's the reason we do it, because we love to see your comments. Hi, John and Mama. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. Well, Brenda, thank you for being here. Now, see,
glad to be with you.
My husband, 55 years, went. Oh, Brenda.
Bless her heart.
Brenda. Everybody, please remember Miss Brenda Folan. Her husband just passed Monday. Brenda, we're gonna remember you in prayer. This is the things that we miss when we pre-record, and this is the things that this is the things that we love so good, is the human interaction. It amazes me that we can be so far away, but yet we can hear from Brenda and send love and prayers to her from all across the country. And this little phone here brings us all together closer. We have wonderful friends from on here. Then we have friends that we've known for years and years that are on here. And we've made friends on here. So all those things add up. There it is, folks. See how brown and wonderful it is? Mama, I'm going to drink this coffee. What are you going to do?
I'm going to drink a little sup of water. And I said a little sup, not a big glass full.
You must not be feeling good, or you wouldn't be going for water. Are you not feeling good, Mom? Oh. Maybe I should have water. You're making me feel guilty.
It's not going to be enough to you.
Enough to what? Mama, that's not a good glass of water.
No, but I said a sup.
You need to drink more.
I'll get me a Sprite later on and sip on it a little bit.
Full of sugar?
No.
Oh, zero.
Zero. I quit that sugar stuff.
You've done good. I'm proud of you. All right, folks, there it is, just like downtown. Just like downtown. chicken casserole. So this is going to be so good.
And on top of the recipe, he had wrote very good, and the date, and
I had written, we made it last year, and it says, very good. We love it.
So that's where you fix that in combination of several, I think.
All right, folks, let's bless it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for your blessings. We thank you for your love and your mercy, Lord. And Lord, we just pray that you'll be with this world, be with our country, be with the nation, be with everything that's going on in Israel, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we just pray for Miss Brenda. We pray for everyone who has the lost, dear Lord. But our hearts goes out because we know the feeling. We know the feeling of that empty chair, dear Lord. And we just pray that you'll be with her, especially, dear Lord, and watch over each and every one. And your love and mercy and grace, we ask all these things. Amen. All right, Mama.
Time to dig in.
Time. It's going to be hot like lava.
I know it. Trying to get some broccoli and chicken.
Now look at that, folks. Now you can see, it's hard for the phone to pick up steam, but it's there. Can y'all see that steam? Well, trust me on it. Too hot?
No, that probably wasn't, but I do.
Well, you be gentle, because that cheese and that soup and all that stuff, it's just like molten lava. It's perfect. Mm-hmm. Even if I do say so myself, it really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did a good job.
I love chicken casserole. Look at that broccoli. Big old chunk of broccoli. I like to taste it. I don't want to just assume it's there. There's not too much onion, is there?
No, no. You can taste it a little, but it ain't strong.
But it don't make it sick, hopefully. All right, folks. There it is. Chicken casserole. No fancy name. Nothing different. Just chicken casserole. You've got the recipe there. And
might ought to call it chicken broccoli because it does have broccoli in it.
Don't all chicken casserole have some broccoli?
I don't know.
Mama says chicken
I
broccoli.
make them with like dressing casseroles too.
Mm-hmm.
Without any.
We do make that one with sage and everything.
I don't make put broccoli in it.
So this one can be called chicken broccoli casserole. Call it Mama's chicken broccoli casserole. Are you thinking of names? Are you thinking of names for the cookbook, Mama?
It's yours. You're the one. As I say, gobbled this one up, mixed it all with several.
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
I'll read you the recipe for you people who just got on. So it's just, and there's no amount on this. It's cooked chicken breast cut into pieces. So it's however much you need. This tonight was one pretty good sized chicken breast. Broccoli. Tonight I had some fresh broccoli, but it had them little yellow specks on it and I wouldn't use it. So we used a half a bag of steamed broccoli. 1 can of creamy chicken soup, 1 cup of mayo, and the Duke's is good in this. A tablespoon of lemon juice. Don't leave that one out. Put that in there. 1 small yellow onion. I only used a half, but you could use a whole one. 1/2 cup of chopped celery. I didn't measure mine, but it was close to that, maybe a little more. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 teaspoon of Frank's hot sauce. Don't leave that out for fear of being hot, because it's not, Mama. Tell me.
No, it's not hot.
And y'all seen how I done, but you do have that taste in there. Mix all that together in a bowl, and then you bake it for 15 minutes at 400, but I did 450 and it worked fine. Then you add half a stick of butter, a tube of Townhouse crackers, and top it with cheddar cheese. And that's exactly what we did. And it's good.
You put the cheese on before the crackers because it does better.
Put the cheese on and then your crackers. Exactly, Mama. All right, Mama. There it is. Y'all got anything? Any questions? I Thank you, Tina. Tina says she loves when we do the live videos. Where's Mama's microphone?
It's not working right.
Those are lapel microphones. I don't know how to say it. I think it's a technological problem, and it's probably us. But we use them, they work fine, and then the next night they're not on.
They don't come on right or something.
Or we've not got them charged, and people said we couldn't hear you. This one plugs in. I plug it in every time, and it seems to work the best. I've got a larger one that sits down here, but I can't get that little. I've ordered 2 or 3 connectors. It's just they're a little bit off every time to connect it to my phone. So I'm going to keep trying with it. But that seems to be our problem is sound sometimes. We might try to come up with something else. I don't know. I'll talk to some of my friends and say, what are y'all using? How do you use, you know. Facebook does have an enhanced voice thing on here now, and I think that's helped because it does some background noise. But sometimes when it takes out the background noise, it takes out me and Mama talking, and you don't get to hear her voice. We are the noise. We are the background noise. But we'll try to do better. And I may even go back to the lapel mics, but there's no light to indicate if they're on or off. So sometimes I think they're on, and y'all say, they were off, John. And I trust your all's word better than me know what I'm doing on anything technical like this. And see, like right now, I froze up comments. That ain't right. You should. This is real life, folks, right here. You're seeing it. No problem with the sound for me. Well, thank you, Sam. No problem hearing. Well, thank you, Madison. I'm glad. John, I like those Christmas plates. Dollar General, $1 at the Dollar General. And you only need 2 of them if you're me and Mama. They are nice for Christmas and for
they're just a fun plate.
They're just a fun plate. If Mama says a fun plate, she's going to buy it. Then she will make fun of me for saying a fun coffee cup and buy it. And say, you got more coffee cups than anybody ever seen. And all I have to say is, kind of like plates. And she'll say, oh, hush.
You help me with the plates, though, sometimes.
We have got plates that you all never seen before, if you think you've already seen a plenty. I'll tell you how many plates we have. Mama hosted a huge picnic party for the whole district when she was a cafeteria manager. And instead of paper plates and all that, Mama had real plates. And she had stoneware plates. That's what she wanted. The whole thing was about screen doors and easy living. And she had signs hung up made out of clothes with the letters on. I mean, it was just, the whole thing was, and the music was themed that way. Anyway, it was quite the picnic. But everybody had a real crock plate, different colors, different styles, and homemade cloth napkins with jute tied around them, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the silver. I went all out. I was crazy back then.
She was, you know how Mama is. She's strict. She about killed us all with that picnic. But we got it together, didn't we, Mama? And everybody loved it, and they stayed forever. And they said, we just loved it. So it was a good time. We had all of our redware out. And redware, if you don't know what that is, it's like the enamel with the red trim and the red.
I made homemade fried pies. I made jelly, apple jelly for it.
Yeah.
Homemade tea, drunk out of pint jars.
Yeah, all the jars were pint jars. It was really nice. You want to do another one?
Not right now, I'd have to rest. The theme of it was take time to sit down and pass the food around. It was more like old-timey eating and
everything was served family style in big old bowls. Yellowware and brown dripware and old crock bowls. So every little section had potato salad. It wasn't buffet style, it was served family style. So everybody had their own little
section, and all everybody.
And then we all passed the food around.
Because that was my whole theme of it. Take time to sit down.
Mama's sister and some of our friends helped. And
Had wonderful help.
Yeah, it was a good day. Good picnic. Probably the best picnic I was ever on, Mama.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, folks, we're going to go. And y'all pray for each other.
Yes, and please remember Brenda.
And y'all pray for us. We'll pray for you. We'll all get through. And y'all have a blessed night. Have a blessed tomorrow. And say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Bye, y'all.